Welcome to Copper with the Queen. I'm Andrea Turner, Jeri Taylor-Swade, SeneBestie, and we are coming to you live from the 3rd annual Pink Power Queendom retreat in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Hey, this is Jeri Taylor-Swade, and welcome to another in the series of Couple with the Queen. I'm so excited to come to you today because I am live in Oklahoma with some of my team that are still here. Unfortunately, some of our 32 that were here with us for our first international team retreat have already left, and they've on their plane or at the airport. But I thought it would be so fun to share with you what our sisterhood is all about and how we come together from all over the world, and we are true sisters in every sense of the way. When we come together, it's just like a family reunion. The cool thing about this retreat that let's see, is this our third? This is our third retreat as a team, Pink Power Queendom. And what's wonderful and cool about this retreat is that we are in Oklahoma because this is one of the corporate offices where SeneGence International is, and of course, our own CEO and founder, Joni Ray Rogers Kante, has a home here, and it is a ranch. She invited our team to a very, very special one-on-one personal training with her for an entire day, and we felt so privileged to be able to go there. Plus, we've had so much fun besides that. So I would like to introduce to you Andrea Turner. She is my voice of the Couple with the Queen introduction. She's my SeneBestie, and she is here, and I would love to introduce you to Andrea right now.
Hi everyone. I just wanted to share my takeaway from coming to our retreats every time. This is my third one, and come to everything. But the reason that I love it so much now more than ever is because I am from Canada. And we now in Canada have our own events, our own seminars, our own leaders conferences, etc. So we no longer get to join in with the US Sene Sisters. So this is one opportunity that I get, or my team gets, to come along and be with our international team, the girls from Australia, the US, and of course the rest of Canada. So that's really the best part about these retreats for me, is being with my Sene Sisters and having some amazing fun. We get to share laughs, we get to cry, we get to
Sene tears.
Yeah, Sene tears, and it's just the most amazing experience. So we're all super excited that we got to be here, and that I got to be here with some of my team, which is even more exciting. So thank you for putting this on for us, Jeri.
Oh, I'm very happy to do so. Thank you, Andrea. Okay, and now we have Natalia Turner. And Natalia Turner is from Canada as well.
I am from Toronto, Canada, and I loved coming to this retreat. This is my first retreat, and I participate in all the trainings that Jeri puts on throughout the year online, and whether it be online through Facebook or Zoom. But to be able to see the girls in person is a totally different experience. We laugh and we joke online, but there is nothing like the camaraderie of being face to face with someone, being able to actually literally reach out and give someone a hug, have intimate conversations with someone, to be able to encourage them, or, just exchange ideas and collaborate. And that's really what I loved about this retreat.
So did you, besides that, the training, we did do some training, did you learn something that you had not learned before?
I was really trying to think about that. I think probably when we did the glamour clinic, which was learning how to apply the cosmetics, when Kathy Houlihan showed us how to apply the lip sense to someone who has a scar on their lips. I thought that was really incredible. You can change a woman's life knowing that she can actually feel beautiful about herself from the inside, regardless of how others perceive her. that confidence that comes from within, knowing that you yourself feel beautiful from the inside out.
Yes. Isn't that true? Mm-hmm. Thank you so much for
You're
sharing.
welcome. Thank you for doing this for us.
Oh, I'm happy. I have a big smile on my face. Okay, and now I would like to introduce you to my other Sena bestie, and she's been in business with me for a long time. How long? 18?
It'll be 17 years.
This is Katie SeneGence. And Katie, where are you from?
Well, I'm from Seattle now. I live in Colorado, and I have attended pretty much every conference, every corporate event. This is the third retreat as well, and it's something that what I learned, what I really felt really stood out to me is the fact that I've been in this business and I've seen people who are in this business. We all have come from the same goals. We have similar desire for what we want our business to be. But what you find is once other women come into this and they see the camaraderie, they see the experience, they see that it's such a welcoming and supportive group. Most people are not coming from that experience in their life. Corporate America is not like that. Other relationships are not as supportive. And so for women to see this and experience this for the first time, you can see it change their life. And that, to me, it makes you feel like, what a great thing that we have to share. It's not about, you don't have to know everything about the products. You don't have to, get out there, and somehow we have to be able to share the experience that people are going to get. And it's just bringing them into the fold and letting them experience it for themselves.
Yes. And I have to say that you did an amazing job of training.
Why, thank you very much.
We did training while we were here. Joni, the CEO of the company, trained us for a day, but then we actually trained other distributors. Our team were the trainers for the local Oklahoma distributors, and you did an amazing job.
Thank you. It's fun because you realize, we've heard it. And sometimes you have to hear things over and over and over in a different way, and all of a sudden one day the light bulb goes on and you're like, oh, that makes sense.
Right.
So it's just nice to be able to share firsthand, how we've been brought up in the business. Mm-hmm. And it's our responsibility to then take that back into the field and to our local distributors and share the whole, what do you call it? Experience, the sisterhood, it's our responsibility to create that environment for other people so they understand what it's like.
I don't know if they can really understand it until they come to an event, though. Don't you think so?
Yeah.
You can talk about it all day long, but that feeling of the heart, I guess, is not there until you actually go.
Right, but then we need to take that back. We need to do trainings locally. We need to do coffee meetings and just bring other distributors together so they can experience it.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Thank you, Jeri.
Okay, and now I'd like to introduce you to Alberta. And Alberta is all the way from California, right?
Hi, I'm Alberta, and I am from California, and I've been a SeneGence distributor for over 3 years now. And my takeaway that I got was encouragement and empowerment. And and I'm very proud to be part of this team. And when we met Joni, I was very surprised how down to earth she was. Mm-hmm. And she was so kind to all of us, and she was like a friend to all of us. She didn't act like a CEO of a company. She was like one of all of us, and I really was very proud of that.
Yes.
And I also took away a lot of knowledge. I've gotten a lot of knowledge, even though, like what Katie said, we learned it all before, but just hearing it again from different people, I've learned a lot. Yeah.
So what I think that's so cool about you is when you started in this business, are you going to have Senators? Senators, that's what we call it when we get emotional. But I have seen you grow personally, you're like amazing since you become a distributor. When I first met you, you were so closed and so shy, and you were afraid to do anything. And now, girl, you're doing live videos. You're just like out there, and I'm just so proud of you. Yes. And it's just so great to see what this business and this this sisterhood of encouragement has done for you, and I'm just so happy for that.
I've met so many people and so many new friends because, like, I don't have a lot of girlfriends. I mostly have men friends, my husband and family, and I never really branched out to have a lot of girlfriends, and now I have so many girlfriends, I can't even remember all their names.
Neither can I.
So I love being a Sena sister.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. And now I'd like to introduce you to someone that already has tears in her eyes.
I really love Alberta.
She's like my daughter. Her name is Kendra, and you want to tell them where you're from? And
Yep. I'm Kendra. I'm from Seattle. Sorry, I sound a little weird. I was crying. But I've been with the company for 5 years. The thing that I always take away from these events is the fact that we're all in business together. I did air quotes. We don't compete with each other. We are a very encouraging team. And it doesn't matter if you're a distributor starting from day one or if you're a crown princess. There's always something that you can learn at these things. And actually, this is the only time that I feel like we actually were able to compete. We did bowling. That was really fun. So there was some competition for once on our team. I didn't win.
you thought you were going to.
I was so close. I lost by 1 point. Ugh, so upsetting. But, you know, the biggest thing really is, especially on our team, I really feel like we all truly love and care about each other and are encouraging. And it's just so nice to come together and not have to think about outside things or pressures and just be together and learn.
Just be. I
and
like
grow.
that.
Yeah. We're just always growing in numbers and in our hearts. So that's what I have to say about
I like that. Growing in numbers and in our heart. I love that.
Keep on keeping on.
Keep it on, keep it on. Okay, and now I would like to introduce you to Dawn Stevenson. And where are you from, baby?
I'm Dawn Stevenson, and I'm from Vancouver, Canada.
I like the way you say Vancouver.
Vancouver?
I like that.
My biggest takeaway, for one, I agree with, I think Alberta was saying,
See, we don't remember names. It sounds the same.
And she was saying, like, how many CEOs do their own training of billion-dollar companies?
Right.
They have people to do that. She came down and did that.
And invited us into her home.
Right. So to me, that she's willing to be with us. I've been with the company for 2 years. I'm nothing, you know, as far as...
Yes, you are.
As a corporate... No, in a corporate setting, I would be nothing.
Right.
Right? But she invited us and trained us. So to me, that's a bit huge. Like, that our CEO came down and spoke to us.
Yes.
She took the time to do that. And my other thing for sure is, this is my thing. Most of my life has been supporting my husband's lacrosse career. And so with that, most of the friends come with that. My kids, it's lacrosse parents, you know, my husband's lacrosse wives. This is me. This is my time now. And so that's a big thing for me. And so I look so forward to meeting people and to seeing the ones that we've made friendships with. I look so forward to that. What have you been up to? Because Facebook just doesn't cut it.
No. It gives you a little bit of an insight, but not really.
No,
it's not the same.
There's nothing like holding a Barbie beside someone.
That's an inside joke.
There's nothing like that. You can't compete with the antics that go on when you're all together.
Right, that's
true. Nothing bad comes from love and friendships, so it's always a good experience.
Right. And actually, it's a business, but it's so much more than that, isn't it? So much more than that.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. I'm so appreciative of you sharing. Okay, now I would like to introduce you to Angela Robinson.
Hi.
And Angela, where are you from?
I'm from Renton, Washington.
And?
So I actually am going to be extra and have a couple takeaways. I would probably say that my first takeaway is I feel like this was almost calculated psychologically on how Joni did this, because we got to come into her house and see this $1 million ranch. We got a VIP tour into every single bedroom that was super fancy. Like, that's not where I live. I don't live in this really fancy place, right? So you got to see how she lives, her family lives, how her staff lives in this home under one roof. And then when she talked to us, she explained what her life was like before this. I had single mom, no money, had to borrow money from my family or whatever. To hear what she was like years ago, and then to tangibly see what she has become, just goes to show that you could do it too.
You can do anything, right?
That was awesome. Yeah. And then the other takeaway was the girl that came from Australia. She was huge because she came with her husband.
Yes.
And he was
Casey.
super. Yes.
Yes.
He was super supportive, and having to, this makes me emotional. Having to meet him and hear how he was super supportive of her was really sweet. Like, he said that he sees the kind of woman we are.
Yes.
And he sees the kind of woman that she is becoming, and how much he loves her more.
Yes.
Because of it. It was so sweet, and it broke my heart.
Truly.
So I really loved it.
Truly. He wants her to succeed because he wants to hang out with us again.
And then her accent was so cool, so I'm like, keep talking.
I know. It's so wonderful to hear them talk when they're from Australia, or even Angela and the girls from Canada. The way Andrea. That's another inside joke.
Another inside joke.
Oh my gosh, she's my Senegence and I can't remember her name. Oh my gosh, it's so funny.
Yeah, it was so awesome to hear, like, Casey say
Luckily, we have waterproof makeup right now, right?
Oh my god, yeah. When Casey was saying how she got to get the encouragement from the local trainers in her country, how it inspired her to, like, really want to be here and, again, get that tangible experience from an international team was just so huge. And to hear that she had the support from home was just... It was so sweet.
So, and those girls spent a lot of money to come here.
Oh yeah, it's not like our currency.
No, I mean the two girls and the husband that came from Australia, they are so committed to their business, but not just their business. They're committed to come here to meet us and to be part of our team. And what we've all experienced this weekend, that's what they're committed to. And they don't want to miss anything. They don't want to miss any time. And none of us do, because we realize how powerful it really is. And for you, I can tell it was really powerful in ways that it wasn't even powerful for other people. It meant something to you differently.
Yeah.
And everybody takes something different away from this. So that's really cool. We all take similar things away, but we all take individual things away as well. So thank you so much for sharing. Okay, I'd like to ask, are you the last one? Mm-hmm. Okay, Michelle Davis.
Hi, I'm from the Seattle area, and my takeaway was being a mom, that it's okay to still be a full-time home mom and have a business and make a plan and work your business so you can still stay home.
Yes, because you are a stay-at-home mom.
Full-time.
Yes, and Joni gave us some really good insight into how to write a business plan according to your life, right? And then how you can take that business plan and work the plan to still create income and a business future for yourself and your family, but still be the mom that you want to be at home. And that's a blessing. That's a real blessing, because there's a lot of moms that wish they could, and they don't know how. They don't know how they can do it. They don't know that there's an option, right? So that's really great. That's interesting that was your takeaway. I like
just
that.
Reaffirmed what I'm doing.
Yes, that's good. That's really good. Well, thank you so much for sharing, and thank you all for listening to our podcast. I know it's a little different than what we normally do here at Couple with the Queen, but I'm so proud of my girls and so thankful for the team that I have, and so thankful for this opportunity to come to you and share some of my world and what I live every day because of these women. Thank you so much for listening. God bless.
Thank you for tuning in. If you would like to hear more from Jeri, subscribe to the Cuppa with the Queen podcast, where you will learn more about how you can grow your own home-based business. Find Jeri at jeritaylor-swade.com and on Facebook at Cuppa with the Queen.